Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Lane Vibez. I am your host, SB, with my co-host, Mr. Bill Collector, and we have four, not one, not two, but four members of These Nuts Bowling Club. Ladies and gentlemen, let's start off with Mr. John,
What's
president, owner, I believe. What do you got to say, John? Welcome aboard on the Lane Vibez.
Yeah, thanks for having us on here. We had a great week and we're ready to talk about stuff here. Since I wasn't bowling and I had to run stuff, I had to bring some of the guys that were bowling.
Nice. And we also have Mr. Brian Porter.
How you guys doing? I had fun this weekend. I got to my big think moment this week was I sent a 10 pin from lane 3 to halfway down lane 2. So that was my big moment from the weekend, but
that was crazy.
That was wild.
Yeah.
They shot like a missile, man, but it was fun. So yeah, had a good time. I actually bowled well. We can talk about how the lane conditions were a mess on our pair because of the oil machine jacked up on them, but it was fun. Really good. So
Okay. And guest number 3, Mr. Xavier Guzman.
Sup? What's good, y'all?
Mr. Almost.
yes.
Almost, that's right. Damn.
Take the almost versus a duplicate.
Oh, yeah.
440 after 2 with a 300.
Well, we got you.
And last but not least, Mr. Lane Thompson. How you doing, sir?
I mean, you already know who it is. It's Big Sexy. I mean, the name carries weight. The body carries weight. The scores carry weight. I'm young, got a lot of energy, and if you finna step to me, you better step 10 toes down, because I'm not the 1, the 2, but I am the 3. I'm right.
Damn.
I'm right.
Already.
He said top 2 and he ate number 2.
Yeah. Okay. So, gentlemen, we are here. Obviously, on Lane Vibez, we're going to talk about U.B.A. stuff and anything in between. So, one of my biggest questions to you guys, right? You guys have been hot since the beginning of the season. We're on our 5th season tour match, I believe, that just completed. This is These Nuts Bowling Club's 3rd season. First 2 seasons. First season, I believe you guys did well. Second season wasn't as great as the first, but 3rd season, you guys are here. As they say, 3rd season, 3rd time's a charm. But what has really kicked you guys into this gear to really be this powerhouse that you guys are? The hottest team, actually, in both divisions. But right now, being in first place and tied for first place, I gotta say that. But what's really kicked you guys into that gear?
First on that tie, real quick. You gotta mention the tie. So if you look at things, if the season were over today and we were going into the playoffs, who gets first seed? It's not pins that's the tiebreaker. It's head-to-head wins. And who's got more head-to-head wins? We do. We got 5 of them. They got 4. So you want to play that game. I know they tried to talk about, pins this, pins that.
The way I
come on, we beat the pants off y'all 30-10. So
an easy way to look at it, I feel, is picture the NBA or NFL. Let's go NFL, for example. And so the Texans are fighting for division. If we end up tying records with the Jaguars for the division spot, we have beaten the Jags. And we play them again. No, we've lost. We play them again. But say we end up beating them, we play once and we beat them, we get that automatic spot above them. You lose that it's like you said, the head-to-head win. You don't both get division, or they don't go by the total touchdown score. It's, hey, we laced up, we shoot up against each other.
Yeah.
Someone got whooped. All right, better luck next time. So that's the easy way to view it.
Sorry. But yeah, we kind of know, so your question really was what's driving us? Well, I'd say last year. Last year, there was a lot of stuff going on, and I can go on about it, but everybody knows, things happen, and they did not play out how we wanted them to be. So this year, probably since we are focused in 2 areas, Houston and the North up in Dallas, right? Really kind of building the team around those 2 regions. We got a handful of great bowlers, amazing bowlers. The Oklahoma You guys there?
Cookies needs to pay the light bill.
There you go. You're good, John.
You're back.
Forgive him. His age is showing.
He gone.
Well, to wrap that up on what John was saying, I can legitimately say there's not another team that clicks like Geek Nuts does, and there's not another team that has been consistent as us. And really, at the end of the day, I don't think there's a team in U.B.A. in general, whether we're talking about way up north, on the East Coast, on the West Coast. I don't think there's another team in general that wants it more than us. We don't have anything to prove because everybody's seen us score. Everybody has their days. But I think it's just true grit and hunger that we're going to make a point. We're going to prove a point.
Yeah. I will add on to that. This is my first season U.B.A. John has been trying to get me to U.B.A. for since the last seasons when they started. But I started stepping away from bowling. I just care much. I had no drive for it anymore. I just other things in life got in the way, and I just focused on other things. So this season, with everything in life going on and settling down, I was like, you know what? Let's give it a try. Let's try it out. And so since the beginning, I've been riding with John every stop, and I will say, the fire is back. Like it just fuels me. This environment is something you're not gonna find it doing a PBA stop. You're not gonna find it doing a local Houston tournament. This is different. I mean, you just. It's what we live for. Like, this is the competition you just live for, all the mess talking and everything. And I'm not one to mess talk. I just bowl. But when you get your teammates and everyone just fueling, you even if it's just like, let's go, without, all the talking mess, it just drives everybody. And like Lane said, when you click, it's unbeatable. Everyone knows how to throw a ball. Everyone knows how to bowl. You can strike, you can spare. But when you're clicking and you got that chemistry, and you got momentum, object in motion will stay in motion. So, and now we're rolling right now. The nuts are rolling.
Yeah, you guys are.
John, y'all are a different team than last year. I said it earlier, right? Last year, you kind of struggled to get people to come in and buy into the culture of what U.B.A. is. Not necessarily just your team, just the culture in itself, right? That makes a huge difference. You got guys that actually enjoy it. And when we were talking the last stop, I said, it's two different teams. It's us and y'all. That's it, right? You got the other guys that are floating around there. I'm sorry, but they're just not to the same caliber.
No, Texas Mafia.
Yeah.
Oh. Well,
the implosion about to happen.
Yes. Tombstone's about to come up. All that stuff around them, and you know what? They're a team. They like each other, but in the end of the day, they're not really putting up the numbers to compete. The different caliber, right? They're I think there's other teams that are building to be something. They still have a ways to go. I know, Bill, like your first season was kind of rough as well, as you were trying to build things up as well.
But it's chemistry, like y'all did last year. You had guys at every stop, but they just they checked out before they even bowled. You could see it in their face sometimes. They didn't have a vested interest, right?
Yep.
And we came in the first season, fully loaded, ready to go, but we had no clue. Nobody. They were just there to bowl, and we were trying to get things together. So. And, we watched Espy and we watched some of the other guys seeing what they were doing, and it worked out. So, and that's what y'all are doing right now. You went through your growing pains last year, and, you made choices. You had people leave, and I think that was probably for the better that they did leave.
I think that was a matter of time. And with that, the folks that left, there was no hard feelings. That was, I look at it. If somebody wants to leave a team, I bless them on their path, and they're always, for the most part, they're always welcome back. Regardless, that's how I live. So
I like that. I've always been like that since 2010. This is bowling. It's not personal or anything. It's bowling. Someone doesn't feel comfortable on the team, and they want to leave. Okay, hey, however, whatever path you want to take, head that way and do your best. But I mean, I have to go on the flip side because there are some owners that will hold somebody tight or let them ride out for 90 days and let them suffer. I mean, I don't get that part. That's just me, but I don't get that.
Yeah.
No,
Chemistry.
I see it from a certain perspective, right? But like John, like everybody's saying, this is just bowling. Nobody's making a living at this, right? If you are, then you need to teach me how to live off what you're making, because
Yes.
it's just not there, right?
Yeah.
But you know, if you come in here and you're act like an ass and you're being all this other, that, and the other, and you start trash talk or bad talking the team that you're on, right? You know, burning that bridge. I'll give you your 90 days.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I will be that you come in being an asshole to me, I'll be an asshole to you. It's very simple.
Chemistry is definitely a two-way street.
Jason
there.
Taylor trying to beat these Nets, man, you still got that salty taste in your mouth.
Man,
Yeah.
And
He just can't get the nuts out of his mouth. Every other word is nuts.
No,
yeah,
he's not
well,
trying to
he's
beat
going to
these
get an
nuts. He's trying
Amtrak
to
right back to
beat these
Dallas
nuts.
come next month and in April.
What was it? Cajun Bola, so we can do trades? No, you cannot do trades.
Nope.
Not at all. All right, so kind
But
of some of the
chemistry,
stuff that. Oh, who said this? This shit last week and guy we're gonna.
Chemistry is a two-way street though too, right? I mean, if you're not happy, you're not going to bowl well, and if you keep going to tour stops, I mean, that's usually when you have separation, it's for the better for everybody involved. It's not just a one-way street on that. So
Hey,
No,
I mean,
that's exactly right. I mean, you can have a cancer that can bring you down in a heartbeat, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you know, we had it last weekend.
Mhm.
You know, some of the guys were struggling a little bit. You know, I think everybody kind of struggled the second one, but the first one, you know, you got to pull them aside and say, look, man, this isn't. If you go over there sulking, putting your head in your lap, and like, I don't want to, nah, stop. You got to get up. You got to listen to your teammates. You got to like Xavier. First game wasn't a good game. Started listening to his people. Right, came out, bam. If you're not listening to your people and you're shutting yourself off, you're doing your whole team a disservice. They drove 5 hours for the bowl with you, and you're going to shut yourself off.
You got to be coachable.
And I
You
would
have
like
be
to
coachable.
branch off of that comment. I mean, just to branch off of that, I mean, I was sitting there, had Texas Mafia had 3 bowlers to bowl against us, we might have been in trouble because of Xavier's first game. Now, neither did me or Jonathan Norman go in on Xavier like that. I simply told him, you don't throw the ball bad. You never have a day where you throw it bad. You have days where you throw it better. And I think today is one of those days where I think you're just in your head a little bit. Let's make minor adjustments until we find the hole. And then sure enough, I mean, through the first 5 frames, he had 1 mark. And he still got to 140 and then proceeded to throw
It's crazy.
12 very, very good shots.
yep.
Man, what did you throw?
If I started 148.
God
I
damn!
started out. Oh, I know.
He doubled it,
It's
baby.
ridiculous.
He doubled it.
I did.
Dude, he doubled him. He didn't century himself. He doubled himself.
No,
it's
just
not just
447 after
Hey,
2.
that's a Pat Roth score. Just saying.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not, and it's not just 148. That's 148 when they're walled. Like I'm talking about, they were walled.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. No,
See,
it was rough. I mean, I open, and it's minor things with the hand, the way it's come off, missing a small little adjustment. And for me as a bowler personally, I don't recognize those things. I think I'm doing one thing, but I don't realize another. So I'll come back and be like, I don't know what work. He's like, well, you did this. And I'd be like, you sure? Let me go see what you're talking about. Next shot, it works. And I'm like, all right, thanks for having my back. And then we get into a little transition. I'm like, well, this ain't working. He goes, well, just do this. Boom, strike. I was like, all right, I got to look now. In the second game, you just go sheet until the 10th frame. And I mean, it's that just your teammates having your back and not dogging on you. Cause, and I will admit, when I'm that first game, those first 5-6 frames, when I'm 7-2, 7-2, 7-2, 7-2, like open. My teammates are like, that's all right, you get back on it. But in the head, mentally, man, if they did have a third bowler, I might be hurting my team bad right now. And it just gets to me a little bit in that moment where I'm like, these guys are my teammates. We're all great bowlers, but I feel like I look worse. You know, it's a little embarrassing in a way. Like you just feel like you should perform better, especially with your teammates. But no, when you have the good chemistry, hey, check it out. If it don't matter, do this. let's get lined up. Let's go kick some butt. Exactly what happened. So like that chemistry is huge. I can't stress that enough.
You got to talk, right? I mean, Brian,
yes.
On Monday nights here in Houston is one of the best leagues in Houston.
Yep.
And it's not U.B.A. ready, but there's a lot of trash talking between a lot of people, right? So if you can't handle a league night at Armadillo 2, you ain't gonna handle U.B.A. It's not gonna happen.
I mean, that's got all the best bowlers in the city too, right? It's $100,000 league, right? It's every bowler you can name is in that league. So yeah, there's a lot of.
You got to show up. I mean, you got 5 230 guys on a team, and they're dropping 3,600 for 3 sets.
We had two 300s and two 800s shot at us one night, and I think they shot like 3,700. And you're like, we shot 35 and lost 4 games. You're like, what the hell happened?
Oh yeah,
it's ridiculous.
You can drop. Well, we 1,200 with sticks. We don't get that many sticks, but we went 1,200 not too long ago, and we were playing Butch and them, and they dropped. They destroyed us. I mean, we averaged.
When there's a team that does 3,800 scratch.
Yeah,
that's tough. That's tough. So, actually, my third and fourth question, you guys pretty much answered on your own. You guys went off and answered these questions. But basically, asking how strong do you guys think you guys are, and how far you think this team is going to go.
I don't think
we're going to go until we can't.
Okay.
We're just so. There's a lot of strength on the team. There's people that haven't even got on the lanes. They haven't even laced up yet. If you looked at our roster, we got a deep roster. It's a powerful roster, and lots of bowlers that work together well. It's just a matter of availability. We got a lot of PBA bowlers and tournament bowlers that we work around their schedules, their availability. So that being said, when we pull things together, the chemistry is good, and I think. The only thing I don't think we're going to stop unless somebody makes us stop.
Okay. I like that.
That's what I said. An object in motion.
Nah, Bill. You tried that. We took you on with eight. And
No, yeah. An object in motion stays in motion. And we are red hot. We're rolling. And I don't see an equal opposite reaction stopping us. There is, I don't stopping the momentum. I mean, it's. No, it's not there. I don't see it that we can't finish the job.
Just to build off of them, one thing that I have really implied in my bowling life, if you will, is it's a very simple phrase: opportunity and advantage. It's taking every opportunity and making them an advantage. The fact that you gave us an opportunity, and John and Xavier and wherever Mr. Guy went, he keeps disappearing off the live stream. I turned around. We were down by 40 going into the 10th frame of game 2 and set number 2, and the opposing bowler stepped up and went through the face, and I looked back at Xavier and I told him, I said, opportunity and advantage, watch this. And I probably threw 3 of the best shots of the day to capitalize and put us into the lead going to the second bowler in the 10th frame of game 2. And I let everybody in the bowling alley know when I threw the first one.
Oh yeah,
don't ever give this team a chance.
No, they heard it. They heard it for sure. But when that happens, I get up and see my team before me just pure 3 shots, and it's just you got not only us yelling, he's yelling, I'm yelling, our other teams are yelling, let's go, and everyone's watching now. So that when I step up, I'm ready to just. I feel like Curry in the clutch. Like I'm ready to just throw up. Like I'm ready.
Every single sport that's played across the entire earth is about momentum, and it's about what you do with that momentum. It's about, in that moment, can I take this momentum and just push it one step further? Take it to that next step. Take it to that next step. Don't wait on your opponent to light your fire. Have your fire lit and ready to go the moment you put your shoes on. The moment I pull in the bowling alley parking lot, I'm on 10. My mind is on 10, and I'm ready to go.
Okay. So, even though you guys, he disappeared again. Even though you guys are, like you've been saying, a lot of positive things. You guys got the chemistry going. You guys are, right now, you're hot. I'm not even gonna lie. You guys are doing your thing. do you really feel the second half you're gonna stay hot and you're gonna make this playoff?
Nobody wants it more than us.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody wants it more than us.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bill, what do you see, Bill? Since you're out there in the north, what's their drive? How do you see them since you're there?
I think they were mad, embarrassed about last year.
Okay, I gave y'all hell last year.
Yeah. I'll add a little bit though. What they don't see is behind the scenes, right? We all bowl with each other. We got that camaraderie behind the deal. We were out Friday night or Saturday night having drinks and going to karaoke bars and hitting up Denton, right? I mean, it's that go out there and talk crap, but we're that it goes back to that chemistry, right? We were out there having fun, having a good time. Xavier be singing songs, and we were all kind of fun, right? But that sets the foundation, right? Because then you're out there, and it goes back to being open to taking some criticism, right? I mean, X knows he was struggling first game. Nobody needs to tell him that. But you gotta. I mean, everybody's a bowler knows that they're struggling, but you gotta take that little lump. And every ball is your chance to learn on something, right? Always keep changing. If you're 7 frames in bad, you still got 3 frames to make a difference, and that could be total.
All day, every day. That's it. We preach it on our side as well. Like I said,
worst internet connection, so I apologize.
Yeah, H-Town, we try to take things, like I said, we treat people like family. If you're not going to match well with our people, we don't want you on our team. It's that simple. Like John said, we all bowl together weekly. We see everybody weekly. That's one of the reasons why I don't want 8 teams in Houston, because I don't want to see these guys every freaking week. I want new people, right? But you have to be able to take the good and the bad. Mm-hmm. We had somebody in Mel's bowl a really bad game, right? And we're on it like, man, they got to fix something, right? We're trying in there, and then you start pressuring, and then you're trying to force it in there, right? And it gets worse, and you're like, man, I'm just letting people down. You're not. Just calm down, take a breath.
Yep.
Go 9 spare, go 7 spare, whatever you got to do, just spare. And like Lane was saying, if they miss a 10 pin, make sure you spare.
Yeah.
You gain 10 pins. You got to capitalize on mistakes. That's what this is about. You're giving up too many pins in some of these leagues, and hopefully at this point the averages will start fixing themselves, right? To get some of these people off some of these really low averages.
Yep.
But take advantage when you can take advantage. If you see them down, you see them over there talking to each other, getting frustrated, make more noise. Get in there, call them out. Right? That's pissed off. Like when we bowled you guys at Mel's, right? Ryan was slamming balls down, making all kinds of. They had to go on the loudspeaker. Stop beating up the equipment, right? It got in his head, And we were trying to get on him. We were trying to get him more mad. That's what you got to do. That's what
exploit their weakness.
Yep.
Exploit the weakness.
Exactly.
Just to branch off that, I mean, and I know Xavier and Brian heard me, John probably heard me. We don't get mad over good shots. If you throw the ball the best you can and you rip it 10 pin out the rack, it is what it is. You execute it. Now get up and do the same thing and execute on your spare shot. We don't get mad over good shots. We learn. And by the way, we've never taken an L. We've never taken an L. We've never taken a loss. It's always a learning experience. When we win, we learn from it. The way we executed against Mad Jokers. I'm sorry. The way we executed there, we will continue to learn from every execution we have and how we can just do it faster and faster and faster.
Is it Jokers or is it the jokes?
I put the and I put the Mad Joker. Because they're pissed.
The Mad.
Me and Jason Taylor started going at it, and we ended up having a ranking match and destroyed them. And then now he played you guys, and you guys destroyed them. So I don't know. They're mad. I don't know where they're gonna go from here, but they're mad.
Yeah.
Retire.
Maybe. I mean,
hang up the hat.
Well, they're going to have to go another state over. They got bowlers coming in from Mississippi, Louisiana, all over the place to bowl. Kind of like what you do with Oklahoma, right?
Hey, you know what? Brian and Sean, they got roots there, and they bring them in. These guys, and they love it. there might be a team up in Oklahoma, but the only team that matters up there is these nuts. Because I don't remember the name of the other one, right?
Who's this?
Yeah.
The Saturday morning cartoons.
Who just chimed in? John and Brian. If you make it to Battle Bowl, I'll dust off the Duncan shirt. Come spectate. And
That's
cheer
Glenn.
on. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
I don't know who Me Gaming is, Solo Me Gaming is, but I like your thoughts there, buddy.
That's your boy.
I think that's CJ.
That's CJ.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that's my guy right there. He can get it.
Yeah, he said gonna make a run. I think he's talking about like making a run to the casino because I don't know what else kind of run y'all are
I can
talking
go on
about.
that too. Yeah, we got the second half for us. We've got a lot of guys that were just didn't match up with times, right? We've got 4 guys that haven't even bowled yet this year that were stables in what we did last year. So we're trying to get them involved, and with Max Bowl and everything else coming up, you're going to see some different people's names pop up.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
I can't wait, John. I know we're going to match up here shortly. So
Eventually, yeah,
We'll have
I think
round
Sad
number 2.
Jokers are going to drop down a bit. You guys, maybe Resurrection, maybe Mission Control if they can get things together. But I think that they're stuck in a cycle of score big, win small. So.
Yes.
okay.
I think Jokers will still be in the playoffs. Like I said, I think they're going to be in the 4 slot right there with Resurrection, and that 3-4 slot is up for grabs.
Well,
really
the 3 slot, I'd have to go back to the rules, but isn't it only guaranteed 3 spots? And the next 2 spots? No, the next, I think it's only 3. I could be wrong here, but I think it's only 3 guaranteed. The other 2 are the total pin for the region, or the total points, next 2 highest.
And just
I'll
to look at
double check on that. I could be wrong.
comment section real quick. I'm sorry, I know
check
it's your
that
job
comment
to speak. I see we have a wager for Mad Jokers for $400, and that's coming from my local guy up here in Dallas, Jared Robinson. He throws the ball really well. I hope y'all keep the wager because I'm pretty sure there's Mad Jokers in the comment section looking at that comment, and I think we should get at. Speaking of wagers, if y'all saw the conference page today, hello.
The what?
If you saw the conference Facebook page today.
Oh, I haven't been on it today, so.
What was on it?
Get popcorn.
Okay. Oh yeah, just get your popcorn because I had been reading. And I had kept my fingers out of the pie because I don't like sharing pie. If I put my finger in a pie, it's my pie. And I just came across a comment where it seems like this young guy, I don't know how old he is, really don't care. Never heard of him, by the way. Had said that. So I don't know. I mean, anyways, he had said that your entire team sucks, and it just goes back to what John says. Our roster is deep. We have national award-winning players on our roster. Jonathan Norman, Jeff Hatz. Those 2 names by themselves is kind of absurd for someone to run their mouth on a Facebook page and go, your whole team sucks. So when I read that, I just took it upon myself. I saw a lot of bumping gums in the comment section. You want action, but you've been barking at everybody and you won't give anyone a number. You're just bumping your gums. It's just a lot of mouth running, and I'm ready to step to the plate and swing at whatever balls he throw at me, because I'm ready. I've always been ready. I've never backed down from any fight. I've been in the bowling world, and everyone knows me. Everyone knows Lane Thompson. Everybody knows Big Sexy. I'm very vocal. I'm very energetic, and I want anything and everything that whoever wants it can get it, and I'm not scared.
Yeah.
And I don't want your mama's money. I don't want your daddy's money. I don't want your sponsor money. I want your money. So come correct.
Okay.
So I say
I want a Zelle out of your bank account.
So, moving along, we're gonna go right into this one. You guys are pretty much answering most of my questions without even asking. Should you guys win the Texas division, the whole thing? You guys represent Texas and move on to the big ocean of the U.B.A. what would be your expectations moving forward? Obviously, we know nothing of the East Side, the South. Like, what would be your expectations moving forward?
I don't really think there's an expectation. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to jump in front of everybody. I don't think there's an expectation. We take it stop by stop, and like I say, we execute. Whatever is presented, we execute. There's not an expectation. There's a standard. There's definitely a standard, and I don't even think it comes to physically performing. I really just think it comes down to just communicating, keeping an open mind, staying calm, and just doing what we do best. We always have fun. We can be getting our asses handed to us, and we still have fun. Like, and and going back to last season, I didn't bowl a single stop, even when we lost, where I didn't have a blast, like an absolute blast. And now that we have the ball rolling and stuff, I think it's just the icing on our cake. Our cake. I'm gonna take a line from my mom. Hi, Mom. Our glass is full, and it's spilling over the top, and it's time. And why not us? Why not? Why not us? There's not a reason we don't deserve it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it'd be a little bit of a surprise to come across too, to the other teams in the other divisions too. I mean, you look at our logo. We're not anything, scary or like the team names are like hardcore names, right? And you come with the squirrel, it's got these nuts, and symbols on our jerseys and stuff. So I think we would shock a lot of people with our games and stuff, that may not be ready for something like that too, right? I mean, I think we're not. I know Lane's very vocal. I know a lot of us aren't. Like my deal with U.B.A. is I'm kind of like what Bill was saying earlier, where I'm kind of getting the feeling of it. Then I'll get a little bit vocal and stuff. But I kind of let my bowling do the talking, and I know where I stand in the bowling pecking order. I feel like I'm a really, really good bowler, right? I'm a really good average bowler, really good. But there's been many times I threw a flush pocket shot, wanted to come back and just pump and Pete Weber on somebody, and I was afraid I'd rip a 10 pin and look stupid too, right? So I know where I sit in the pecking of the bowling order, but all of us together make a really damn good team, and I think we could go to other places. And I'd like to. I mean, you put that out there about going to Virginia. I mean, if I was in the position to go in a couple months, I'd absolutely join because I'd love to see how that goes. I'd like to see the total. Just battery and going on and stuff.
It's wild. It's very wild. So when I moved out here in 2016, that was the last time I saw U.B.A. East Coast. And then all of a sudden, 2 years ago, I ended up going to Mega Bowl with our very first season with the Alamo, and that energy came right back. And what made it even more meaningful is that the team that I brought up there. It was a 5-man team in the event. We were right there. We were with first place. First place is looking at us because we're so close. And they were wondering, who the hell is this team? Like, they came from Texas. There's no way possible that they should be competing with us. Well, we did. I mean, unfortunately, we ended up in third. And that was because of, I'm going to say it, a Pat Roth 148. But it just... just the energy that was there. It's a lot of fun, and there's so many events. You got the singles, doubles, teams, and unholy. It's wild. It's definitely something to experience because, and I say this to any team, whoever represents Texas, you are going to get the whole glass full of U.B.A. once you play whoever you're going to play on the other side. But it's definitely something that everybody should experience.
Yeah, we're trying to get our guys now to get. I've got 3 that can go, and I'm pretty sure we can get 5 because that's the whole deal, right? You need 5. I mean, you can go out there by yourself or even 2 or 3 people and do a couple events, but you need 5 people to get the full effect of it. I mean, it is a paycheck weekend. It's going to cost you a paycheck to get a paycheck.
I'm only me personally. I'm only down if there's a karaoke bar around.
Oh, we'll find you one. Either that, we'll stop off at the Grand Ole Opry and let you help it out there for a little
Get some Neon Moon working.
Dude, he had all the girls dancing. I'm not gonna lie. He had all the girls in the bar dancing.
Dude, he can
Nice
sing.
and
He's
strong,
got a
man.
great voice. He does
He
some
got a great
operatic
voice.
stuff.
Sorry, I
so.
hope I didn't get you in trouble there, X. Sorry, buddy.
And now
Block
I
that-
can't
block
show
that
my
out.
girlfriend this podcast anymore.
Block that out, dude. I'm sorry. That did not happen. I promise. Did
They
not
weren't
happen.
dancing with you.
They weren't dancing with you. No, they were just dancing.
See?
We were enjoying it. The single guys were enjoying it. We're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just say the rest of the singers, everybody just kind of sat there. He
Yeah.
gets up there, the mood changed.
Yeah, it was good.
That's cool. That's cool. Having a good time. That's what it's all about, man.
Yeah.
Is that always like in Virginia? It's always East Coast kind of deal based on?
Yeah. So I've heard different rumors, but it's always been in the East Coast. So as we get bigger, they're gonna try and make some of the events over here.
Yes.
So people from the East Coast could come out here and get their experience. But
If they do that, we have to make sure it's in the middle of August.
Yeah.
Right. So they get the full Texas heat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you have to get down to Houston to get the full humidity while you're
Well,
on.
it doesn't. It wouldn't even matter because they'll still feel hot if they came out in the middle of winter here. So,
True.
but
81 on Christmas.
yeah. But I'm looking at these comments and you got Joker's Wild. He says this is Eddie Crosswhite saying he's sitting back here in the weeds. See what happens at the end. Don't sleep on us. Okay.
Hey, you know what? You just if you want to catch up, you got to start bowling better. I know you guys had a good match over the weekend, but you guys got to get more W's than L's. That's the end of the story. That's the only way to get up there is more W's than L's.
So,
And yeah, I don't say you don't. You guys got some great bowlers. You guys do have some chemistry. Just got to keep it together on the lanes.
Mm-hmm.
Team construction is good too. John's really good about setting teams and who goes well and what and how to bowl against other teams and stuff. I'll give John a lot of credit on that because the matchups that we've had.
Time.
Yeah, right. No, I was kidding. But no, John's fantastic. And we bowled I bowled handicap 1 and I shot 726 and my other two bowled really well. And we took 2 out of 3 L's. I was like, dang, man. So I mean, you got to bring A games on that stuff. So when you're shooting 700s and taking losses, that's brutal. But I mean, that's well earned. That's a well earned defeat there. Like you said, and we take it and we went and took it out on the next team. But we're ready to go. I mean, John's got a great knack for setting up teams that are going to score well and vibe well together. Our scratch team was just smoking the other night, and our other handicap that didn't win any of the last, but they were bowling damn good too. So I mean, you give yourself opportunities every time we're going out there with our lineups and how they're constructed. So that's something that really helped us out a lot this year too, I think. And a lot of credit to John on that for setting that up.
And something like we were talking about earlier, I see these bowlers on the lane. They're talking to each other. They're talking about what's going on. When somebody has a shot that it's coming in flat, change this, do this, move up on the approach, move back, get your hand a little bit more behind the ball. You were around it. They're talking to each other. They're giving reinforcement. And that's a big part. They're not sitting there quiet like church mice when there's bad shots and just letting things roll out. They say, hey, you know what? Let's change this. You can have a bad game like X did, and you can come back from it and shoot damn near 300, right? So some people, they have one game, and that dictates the entire set.
Yeah. A good example of that was our second set. We bowled on lane 3 and 4. And they were oiling the second pair, and the oil machine just jacked up on our pair. So the left lane was hauling, like it was 10. Everybody on the pair was 10 to 15 boards left of where they were on the right lane. The right lane was so flooded you couldn't get the ball to hook 2 inches. And then we had a dry spot in the middle, like where it had ran out of oil. So like it was completely jacked up 2 different lanes. And Jason Woodford figured, who was our anchor bowler, he goes, hey, if you go left to like 30 and throw it to 13, it gets that little bump, straightens out, and just literally goes into the pocket. So my brother Sean was on the team. He went and did it, and then I did it. And man, we made that adjustment, and we figured it out better than the other team did, who was still trying to play this big hook on that lane and washing out and stuff like that. So he found a shot that worked related to us, and basically, on a squirrely situation to begin with, because left lane man was hauling the mail just dead. You throw it out, it's coming back. But right lane man, you couldn't hook anything. And we found out we were hitting 13. It set up just perfectly. Walk it right to the pocket door. Now you may get a 4-pin or something, but it was better than washing out, right? I mean, it was really, really tough to hit that spot, and you only had about a 2-board area even doing that, because you could go through the nose but I mean, you were in there, you at least could get some stuff. And so Jason relayed that to us. He's like, hey, try something. It was really weird. We all did it, and it helped us out tremendously, because the right lane is what decided that match ultimately, because we were all fine on the left lane. The left lane was fine, but that right lane is really what won that match for us.
Okay. What house was that?
AMF Bolero Denton.
Gotcha.
South Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Isn't that all of Dallas?
Long drive.
Isn't all of
as an
Dallas,
Oklahoman, I'll take that, right? Resident Okie here. Hey, it was only one stop up from Buc-ee's.
That is true. That is true.
How convenient.
Maybe
Right?
that's
It was
the easiest way to recruit their employees.
It was destiny.
What do you match on 401, John? Is it 6%?
Huh?
You matching 401 6%?
Hey, do you see what their like general managers make?
Yes.
Make really
They're
good
on
money.
the gas. I'm like, I'm in the wrong job. I need to go hire you.
Yeah,
Definitely.
it's crazy how much they make it.
Yeah.
Pay them well.
Yeah.
So, fellas, I got two more questions for this whole for this podcast. So, not last, but second to last. Obviously, since you guys are hot, you guys are giving a whole bunch of perfect answers, which I expected maybe season 2. But like I said, third time's a charm.
Yeah.
What's the message that you guys would like to give the whole U.B.A., regardless whether you win or not, about the Southwest Conference?
Don't sleep on us. The Southwest ain't to sleep on. Yes, there may be a few teams here that are in Sleepy Town. We got the Saturday morning cartoon crew up here in the north, but other than that, we got some solid teams. There's a lot of solid, strong bowlers down in Houston.
It's stacked.
In Dallas and in San Antonio, in the whole valley, there's a lot of really good bowlers. A lot more of them are showing up to bowl. A lot more interest is growing.
Yeah.
Where we're at right now, I think we have teams that can compete. Give us a couple more years, and I think we're going to have a different landscape here.
Oh, and you're even branching into Oklahoma too, right? I mean, you got a team based out of Midwest City now and playing at Bowl. That's so you're growing into that region as well, and that's tapping into some good bowlers up in there as well. I mean, you got a guy that was bowling last week who owns the record at nationals for team and has an eagle. You got and has the second highest team game in the history of bowling, I believe. And so in Jimmy McMartin, so you're tapping into some really good talent up there as well. That's coming down, and they're in that new phase 2, right? It was at Monsters Inc., I think it is, and so they're in that new phase 2 where they're gonna, they're learning how the U.B.A. works and stuff like that. But man, they got some, branching out there too. So, the bigger this thing gets, the more we're going to be like the East. Yep. So,
I had high hopes for Monsters Inc. Last weekend. I really did, because that's as close as you're going to get to home. They did have an injury a couple days before where one of their guys blew a knee out, so he couldn't bowl. But and he's a decent bowler too himself. So they showed up. I mean, the first set they bowled really well compared to what they started with. The second one, I think they kind of pooped the bed a little bit, but they did good.
Yep.
While we were bowling our match against Mad Jokers, I started having an injury too. My eyes, they started to hurt because of how bad they were bowling. I just hated watching them, just bowl so bad. So, injuries happen.
Hey, there's a comment that says just because we're new to U.B.A. doesn't mean we're new to competitive bowling, and that's factual. I get that. We all of us who stepped into U.B.A. we're not new to competitive bowling, but it's something different about U.B.A. that's not like walking into your. I mean, like Bill said, it's different than the PBA. It's different than everything else. So we get that. I mean, it took us a couple of years, and we're all pretty good bowlers too. I'm not going to sell it short. We're all damn good bowlers, and it took us a year or two to figure it out too. So I mean,
you've got to find, because you're two different people. To
yeah.
be honest with you, like league bowling, I'm not very vocal at all.
No.
I see my strike. You might see me clap my hands every once in a while. That's it, right?
It depends on who I'm bowling. I might get vocal myself with certain bowlers that I'm against. Yeah.
But
If
you
I'm local,
can be a little bit more outspoken, have some fun with it, walk your shot out, right? Do a little dance, whatever you want to do, right?
I don't think it's just the dog mentality. I think it's you have to come to a realization. U.B.A, it's bowling entertainment, right? Mm-hmm. It's not just you're bowling there. You have to imagine you're streaming at that time. You need to be entertaining people. So it's being vocal, being aggressive in that sense. And it like if you were to be league bowlers, there's being quiet, being respectful of the others, not getting in their head. Here it's you find an edge, you get in their head. You use that to your advantage.
I joke around. I jokingly
good mental game.
I jokingly and lovingly call it the WWE of bowling. Honestly, it's the trash talking, it's the promo cutting. Right? I'm sure we're going to take some people are going to take our words here and be like bulletin board this shit, but that's fine. Whatever, cool. Bulletin board it. That's fine because we got bulletin board too. But it's the WWE. It's that entertainment factor, like John was saying. Right? You're not going to walk into Tuesday night mixers on whatever and see what we saw on Saturday between us and the Mad Jokers. Right? That's just usually that'll end up in the parking lot if that's the case because there's hurt feelings. Right? You expect it here, and so it's a place to cut loose and kind of let that little piece of you out too. Right? So. We're all good bowlers, right? If you're there, you're a pretty good bowler. So, give it your best shot. And if you don't bring it that day, then you're going to feel the wrath of it. So,
yeah, you just got to remember, don't bring it to your normal league. We had a guy the other day. He forgot he was walking out a strike and 3 lanes over, yelling, "What are you doing?"
John just randomly yells these nuts.
I would do it anyways.
Yeah, John just randomly yells these nuts at random times anyway. It's all good.
I walked one out pot bowling the other night, and it was open bowling. I walked across a bunch of people's lanes.
Hey,
well,
people are like, "What are you doing?" I'm like,
"Just walking."
What I do.
Yeah.
Okay. So last question. I gotta ask because of the fact that at some point, obviously, playoffs, we'll meet up, and when I say meet, I mean the South. You guys either been keeping up with the standings or who's the hottest team in the South or whatnot. Who do you guys think the top 3, not 4, but top 3 is going to come out of the South?
Top 3.
That's a John question. I don't keep up with anyone else.
I'm going to put Omen up there because you guys just do what you do.
Because we're on the podcast.
Well, no. Yeah, no,
nothing up to the host. I like it, baby. I like it. That was background for round 2.
I'm having to, as I look at it, just in performance, how teams have performed in the past. Vendetta, I can see Vendetta being there. I know they're there. They talk trash. They're up for it. And I'm trying to. I just think Lumberjacks. The orange, green, purple, whatever their name is. That just I just look at them and go, whoever went into Google and said, what is the worst color palette for a team? Can you give me that? And they used it. So I can see them. They've been doing all right, right? So other than that, I don't know. And that's not so. I'm horrible with the new names in the South. That wasn't the same team as Maldonado's, right? Is Jacob?
No,
or is that the same one?
He's drawing dead.
Okay.
Yeah, and he's literally he's dead. I'll just say that. But
yeah. That's what I was saying. I don't think it was his, but maybe Legendary Dynasty. We'll see.
Yeah, collateral damage.
I think that beyond the first couple, 2 or 3, there's going to be a lot of movement there.
Yeah, I think collateral lives and dies with their handicap.
Yes, absolutely.
I think if they continue to bowl the way they're bowling, their average is going to outplay their handicap, and they're going to start to struggle. Right. I'm not saying they're sandbaggers. I'm just saying they play the game the way it's set up. Outlaw is surprising me, but they got some good people. But
yeah,
I think you're about right.
You bring up the handicap. It still blows my mind that I've got a 230 average and get sticks.
Yes.
That 240 thing drives me crazy.
And they made it 80% this year instead of 70%.
They made it 80 versus 70.
I know.
But back in the day, it used to be 250. Like when we first started, it was 250, and then there was complaints and everything, and then they brought it down and they back up, and here we are.
There you go.
240 blows my mind.
I've been 380 with sticks.
Yeah, that's in this kind of deal. That's probably my biggest pet peeve about U.B.A. is just the handicap nonsense. Because if I'm averaging 230 and Jason's averaging 230 and we got a 220, I mean, how are we getting 20 something sticks to handicap? That's just no.
Wait till you bowl Angry Balls and Mafia and Monsters Inc.
Man.
They're giving up 200 pins. They're getting 200 pins on a 3-person team.
Been there, done that, beat them. Next.
We gave up 80, was it 80, 89 the other day per game on ours against Mad Jokers. We were giving up 89.
Yeah.
So on a trio.
I wanted to give the scratch team some sticks. I felt bad. They were getting pretty bad. Yeah. They were getting beat up pretty good.
Bad. Hey, don't feel bad for no one. You guys
top rope
the hell out of them.
No.
Keep on beating the hell out of them. No. Make a statement.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think Byron probably should have been on the scratch team, but
yeah.
Hey, you saw what I commented. Look, these teams be trying to lock up a win, y'all, by throwing the big hitter up on that little team. And sometimes, it just doesn't work out like that.
Nope.
Well, that goes back to my point about handicap, though. Our team had 230 bowlers and a 220 and getting sticks. You're like, that's a scratch team, but because we got so many, our scratch team is above that, and yet we're getting sticks. Like that's insane.
The low average I think we had there was a 212. So where are we going to put
that's Sean. I'm calling Sean out. Sean, that was you, buddy.
Well, I mean, take our team next week or next stop at Max Bowl. We've got Billy Hutchinson, Eric Trailer, and Dimitri Cruz on the team, and they're going to get sticks.
Yeah, that right there is a cry because bowling, right there. Those guys,
interesting.
That is just a shade under PBA, right? In my opinion. I mean, they're like the best. They're like so damn good, and the fact that anything that they're associated with handicap is insane.
See, okay, so hold on. So skill wise, obviously we know them. They're great, but I'm interested to see if someone, which I doubt, it can get in their ear. How would they perform when someone is yapping away to a point that it's annoying?
You're not. I'm gonna be.
I've done it before.
You're not getting in Trailer's ear.
He'll give it back.
You're not getting in Billy's ear. No. Billy will trade a barbs with you just as good as he is. Yeah. Dimitri's new to me. I don't know him personally yet, but he's a regional guy, so you're not going. He's solid.
He's probably solid on that.
In my opinion, it doesn't matter about chirping. It doesn't matter if I get in your head. I know that on a personal level for myself, and this is only for myself, if I execute to the level I know I can execute, nobody will touch me. Mm-hmm. Nobody will be close to me. And it literally comes back to these nuts just wanting it more. Do we have all the tools? Absolutely. Do we have the best tools? By far, no. There are some big killers out there. I mean, the team you just mentioned will go down in the Texas Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Each one of those bowlers will be in the Hall of Fame. Yep. But I know as a 23-year-old bowler that took a year and a half off competitively, and I'm finding my fire and my talent again, I know when I execute, there's nobody that can beat me.
And everybody on this podcast is the same way.
Yeah. And the thing about bowling, which is fun, and why we do it, I mean, we can all beat them on a day, right? It just picks on your day. Now, over time, they're gonna outpace me by a mile, right? But I'll have a day or two here, right? And that's how bowling is, right? Even people that I'm better against will beat me, right? My son, he's 3 or 4 years into bowling. He's about as tall as I am, 13 years old. And he beat me one game, right? So you're like, he shot 250 or something like that, or 245. And he let me know about it. I trust you. He let me know about it. But I mean, everybody can beat somebody on a day, right? And that's the thing about it.
That's the beauty of bowling, right? I used to say it about golf, but golf, you can move up, you can get the senior tees, the ladies tees, whatever. Bowling, you're still got 60 feet, right? You may be able to change balls, but anybody can change a ball. Right? They can change weights. They can do whatever they want. Bowling don't change. It doesn't matter how old you are.
Yep.
It's your skill. You can bowl at 2 miles an hour. Hit the pocket, it's going to knock them down.
Yep.
That's the beauty of it. That's what I like about it. It's just, I can go out there and compete with somebody like Xavier, right? He throws a backup ball. Man, when he's on, he is just hard to beat, right?
Because the left is walled.
Yep.
Yeah.
The left is got the left side, man. The whole left side.
I mean, the left was wall and you shot 140, but same thing. Everyone has their days.
I was hungover. I needed to warm up.
Right.
Hey, he averaged 220 first 2 games. He's fine.
Yeah. You'll be all right. Hey, I bowled that 119 and then went 279, 268. So I've been there.
Hey, Sean Porter, you can recognize Bill. He shot lower than you.
Yeah, Sean shot 122. And, being the older brother, I actually have to just absolutely remind him every freaking time we go somewhere.
Oh, no, this was in Copperfield last year, maybe a year and a half ago, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Right. I show up the next day and they have a little participation trophy for me.
We need a low man for scores.
They
had it blasted on the PA, right? So yeah, you own it. It is what it is.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I forgot
that
what
was the hit tournament a couple years ago. So.
All right, so fellas, we're gonna close out basically one by one. We'll start over with Mr. Brian.
Yep.
How do you view the U.B.A. as a whole? Now that you're in it, obviously, you said you liked it and everything, but something real quick. How do you view it?
Yeah, real quick, I want to apologize. Apparently, I have the worst Comcast connection in the history, so I apologize for dropping on and off 10 times here. But I'll get with Comcast after this. Hopefully, you're not a sponsor here. But no, but U.B.A. In general, man, I tell you what, you talk about letting your hair down to bowl kind of deal, right? Like we talked about it in bowling. Like I'm real gentle. If you piss me off, then you'll know about it. And that takes a lot to do, right? And so, but I go up, I bowl, I slap hands. I generally root for the other people because I want to be a better bowler than they do. I want you to bowl good because I want to be bowl better. But man, the chirping and the trash talking. And the best part about it is what you're getting into. So nobody really takes it personally or should take it personally in this because we bowled a call out and we were just getting our ranking match, and we got beat pretty well, and there was a lot of chirping going on, and you're like, yep, we deserved every bit of that one. So you just, it is what it is, and like you said, it's entertainment. It's the WWE of bowling, in my opinion. It's the closest thing you kind of got to it. And but what I like about it, though, you talk about X talked about it earlier. The competition is fierce in this thing, right? You go in there and it's fun to go bowl competitive and not just be like on a league setting. It's a travel league / oh, Ray, I'm posing for you, baby. I'm posing.
Little sister just logged in.
There she is. Matter of fact, you know what? It was gonna take a while for me to bring this out. Yeah, I got it right here.
Ray, look, I posted one time on a shot, and Ray calls me posting all the time. I love you, Ray. Love you, baby.
This is my man, Ray.
Oh, let's go.
My goodness.
I was going to bring this to a tour stop, but we don't bowl you guys.
Oh shit.
I would gladly pay you $20 for that. Let me borrow it.
This is my guy.
Ray's amazing. I love Ray.
You got to put that on a shirt.
Yes, please.
I'll
buy one. I need one of those.
I had to do it with this guy, too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, gosh. Put it on a chamois.
Hilarious.
It's good stuff. It's a lot of fun. Like I said, the team building is great, and you feel like you're going into a battle. So it's good stuff. So
he said, "Damn."
Yeah, I saw that.
Let's go around again. Mr. John, same question.
So repeat the question. Sorry, my brain ADHD went.
He said, "So gay, bro." Basically, like, how do you now that you're in, this is your third season, obviously. How do you view it, and like, where do you see us going as far as Texas?
So, yeah, I think we're getting through some of the growing pains. I think we still have some growing pains, especially around events. There's a distance to drive. We're already driving for tour stops and stuff. So getting to events and with how strong the tournament culture is in Houston, like I don't know what it's like on the East Coast, up in New York and Jersey and Virginia and all those places. I don't know how strong it is compared to like what we've already had established here. So it's really kind of like that part of the culture's, I think, really got to grow to kind of get beyond just the tour. I think we're growing. We're at 18 teams this year, so we've grown a bit. I could see more teams possibly in Waco coming around, but we need to get stuff in East Texas. We need to bring people in like the Longview area, the Shreveport, Louisiana. Like those are still, to me, are like a North Texas distance. It's like 3.5 hours for people that are in North Texas, even Houston, to get to Longview.
Shreveport's closer to Dallas than we are.
Yeah. Well, it depends. If you're in Fort Worth, it might be about the same. But yeah, I'm saying I think all of that is, we have a region here where there's a lot of competitive bowlers. It's really kind of building the brand, getting the bowlers that want this kind of entertainment, that there's people that they're just going to be going to tournaments, and those will continue to happen. It's just it's growing teams. I know Bill's like, I don't want to have 8 teams in Houston, but I'm at the other side, is that might be take what it takes to grow, to be able to have enough teams here to make it easier, I guess, for some bowlers to involve, because there are bowlers that really can't travel, that's not within their means, or it might not work easily. They have children and stuff, so doing overnights might not work for them. So that in account, but that means then if we are able to, we need to be able to get events in Houston, College Station, and other areas that that's maybe there aren't bowlers, or there's a big community of bowlers that are not seeing U.B.A, and opportunities for them to get involved, even if they're just saying, hey, there might be bowlers just saying, I'm only really interested in tournaments. The tour stop, I'm not interested in. I want to do tournaments. Well, we need to be able to serve those kind of bowlers as well.
Yeah, I agree.
Hey, I just want to jump in real quick. I want to tell Zachary, I totally want to go to Oklahoma for a tour stop next year. I'm with you, bud. Let's go.
Hey, we never know. We never know who comes on, how they're going to split the divisions and everything.
Yeah.
But hopefully it does grow. Mr. Lane, talk to me. How do you view it?
I mean, it's just a different culture. It's a completely different culture. It's a different vibe than you'll find anywhere. I don't like quiet bowling culture. I think it's very much like golf. It just bores me. I love to know when my opponent is throwing it good. I love to know when my opponent wants to win, because it makes my all-out ass beating just feel more accomplished. And for me, it pushes me to be better. I have very high standards and high expectations for myself. Everybody on my team knows that. And I've gotten so much better about, displaying when to display emotion and when not to, whether things are going good, whether things are going bad. But really, I love it. And I love bowling. And I feel like that's why I'm a fireball man. And this is my opportunity to show that. And I will do it every time against the mice, against the mighty. Every time, man.
Okay.
Can you put that on a cereal box?
Yeah.
Something.
Laying on a Wheaties box. There you go. Collector's edition.
I don't know if the box is big enough.
We put it on the side.
The family size one.
Talk to me, X. What about you? What do you view it as?
Yeah. So I'll be honest. This is the first time I've fell in love with bowling again since I first ever started bowling. Right. Over time, the passion just went away. I lost the flame. That legit. I think this season in the U.B.A, it is the first time I've fallen in love again with bowling. Now I look forward to every stop. I look forward to it, and I've even started bowling tournaments again. Now I'm like, man, I could compete. I'm ready for it again. So for an organization like U.B.A to do that to somebody, it speaks volumes. 100%.
Yeah.
I mean, the competition is there. It's just, and it's not for everybody. It's not. You got the guys that just want to bowl local tournaments, or you want to bowl handicap, or you even PBA guys might not like this kind of environment. It's not for everybody, and it's not a skill set thing. But if you as a bowler have that in you, this is the organization for you. I hate league. I stopped bowling leagues for years. The only league I would bowl is the scratch draft league in the summer. And it's because it's competition, it's fierce. You could talk mess. You bring something out of you, but it's just so boring when people are quiet and it's boring to me. But this is something different, and I do believe U.B.A. It's only going to grow. The sky's the limit. I feel like, I mean, this could take over the nation as something big.
Nice. Bill, you got any last words on the on this whole deal here with these fabulous 4 guys?
No, I'm just impressed what they've done so far this year. Right. Every time we turn around, John's got new people coming in, which that's just the way their team is set up, right? And I think he's got a core group now that's going to really make us bowl better than what we should need to bowl. Like, our match was fantastic, right? The scratch team destroyed the scratch team, the handicap team destroyed the handicap team, and then you had the one in the middle that didn't know what the fuck they were doing, right? And that's the beauty of it, you know. And I know we're gonna meet up again here real soon. It may be in April or something, but we're gonna match up again. So
we got a few more position rounds, so
yeah,
you just got to get up to second.
Oh, we'll be there. I foresee anywhere from 119 to 120 points in the next few stops. So,
okay.
Well,
I do want to give a shout out to John. I mean, I think he is an amazing owner of the team. He handles everything while also maintaining U.B.A position and dealing with that. But across from any of the owners, Bill's an amazing owner, and obviously he'll bowl in it. But John, people will talk trash and, oh, well, you ain't bowling. If you're that good of managing this team and getting everything together, handling logistics, why do you need to bowl? You have these bowlers that are doing their thing. I mean, he like Lane said, he knows how to set a lineup. He knows how to recruit. He knows how to handle travel. He knows. I mean, it's hats off, and he's already flooded with work in life, and he still manages to do such a great job with the team and just do it so fluidly. I mean, it's amazing. It's amazing.
I will say this: when this goes back to last year, right? We had concerns, you know, with John running the team and us doing lineups, and everybody's going to have it. It's just, hey, is he looking at our lineup, then his lineup? No. I know he's not. We talked about it and said, hey, and he's got scruples. Trust me.
Like with everybody, I get things set up ahead of time. And yes, I might have last-minute changes.
I saw the comment. I would say, John, our lineups are set up way in advance of any team we're bowling. I mean, they're done.
Exactly what you can take that one off the board.
Yeah,
and you know, if people don't want to send their lineup in or against me until the day of or night before, it doesn't bother me. You know that, care. And I understand that. I'm not like, oh, I'm going to set a lineup based off you. And I look at the flip side of that is everybody's there the same that day. You can change who's bowling where just the same as anyone else can.
I'll give you want to see my lineup the night before, I'll give it to you.
When I said John knows how to set lineups, I meant like who jives well
No,
together.
no, I
Yeah,
wasn't saying that, Brian, not at all. Right?
Yeah, no,
But
but just to clarify,
somebody
because
made a comment out there about
no,
it.
no,
and
yeah, I saw that. That's what I was
it's
talking about.
total
Yeah,
horseshit.
yeah,
Oh,
Right?
yeah,
I'm gonna call shit when I see shit.
yeah.
Right? You can blow smoke, but there's certain things that's not happening. Because what me and John talked about this, right? I said, hey, initially last year when we were doing it, he was new. We were all trying to figure it out. So look, tell me when your lineup is set, I'll send mine up. And he goes, look, he said, don't worry about it. And I trusted him. I know John personally. That's not who he is.
I can go onto the database, look at everybody somebody has, and guess he's probably going to want to put these people if I wanted to. And there are teams that have 15 bowlers. What kind of secret do you have?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
No, it don't matter. We don't care about lineups. Well, job, right?
Yep.
You get put on a team. You're going to bowl. You're traveling. Do your job. Point
Put
period.
your finger in the ball, throw it down the lane.
All it is. And when you do that, you're unbeatable, right?
At least two fingers, maybe three.
Yeah.
Well, gentlemen,
Still talking about bowling, right?
This is.
Hey, SB, before we go real quick too, I just want to throw it out there. If you guys want to bring some popcorn, there is going to be a ranking match after the next stop. So if y'all have been following the comments and on the page, it is official. We have a ranking match after the tour stop at Max Bowl. Almost
Really?
Money will be thrown around.
I'm sure money will be thrown around.
We go bowling.
Mad Jokers.
Oh.
There was a lot of shit talking, and so somebody's like, "Why don't you set up a ranking match? Because you're 7 and 8," and so we did.
That is Max Bowl is our house, right? That I'm gonna say that is H-Town's house even though it's not on the roster, but y'all don't bowl Max Bowl very often, right? It's a lot like Diamond, but depending on what side of the house you're on, it is two completely different centers. I will tell you that. If you're on the high side, it's a lot like a lot of Houston. You're on the lower side, it is a crapshoot. What are you going to throw? Right? You almost think that the lane machine isn't working because one night you're there and you're like, oh, this is great. Next night, what the hell? It's just that's something to do with the air conditioner or whatever. So
everybody's bowling the same thing though.
Well,
exactly. People on the pairs, same thing.
Exactly. So it's a great house. It's a great shot. You can put up some really good numbers in that house. And they've actually, as long as they keep the machines up, the thing will run real smooth and everybody have a good time.
Yep. So be sure to grab your beaver nuggets because it's going to be a show.
The beaver nuggets,
spicy ones.
We might break out the burned ends.
Oh, let's go. Listen,
I might just need to bring a bag of salt packets and leave them randomly on people's chairs.
There you go. I'm hoping that this gets out to people and we start getting more call outs, more cash game call outs. And I like those. Like I said, I personally don't do them, but I know a lot of people do. I like seeing them because it's getting interest.
Love them.
Right.
Love them.
Sure. Well, gentlemen, I appreciate you guys joining Lane Vibez, coming out and giving your personal opinions on how the U.B.A. is, your motivation to where you guys are right now. Like I've always said, whatever videos that I pop out there, nothing personal. John, you're doing an amazing job. I'm finally proud of you because I've seen your roster since first season, and I'm like, what the hell is this guy doing?
I don't know what he's taking a picture of at the moment, but
I know, you couldn't take any more left.
But gentlemen, you guys are doing a phenomenal job this season. Keep it up, and I will see you guys in the playoffs for sure.
Yeah.
All right. You guys will be there.
Y'all keep that seat ready for us. We're coming.
Sounds good.
Don't worry. We'll make some room for you on the couch. We'll sit there.
All right, gentlemen. I appreciate you.
Big spoon.
All right.
This is Lane Vibez.
All right, guys. Have a good one.
Bye.